Nick here, Lyndhurstxmrmy, and we're here to excitingly announce the website that we're going to launch. So we're going to be basically showcasing what we do at Lyndhurstxmrmy. Obviously, you've had about 2.5 years worth of showcasing. What we mainly focus on is ATVs, the upkeep, the maintenance, the beatings, the absolute testing that we put them through. Along the way, we've met some great people. We've brought up some great ideas, some great points towards Can-Ams, what they can handle, what they can't handle. And along the way, we've kind of expanded into, different areas such as paintball. We've kind of got back into the rabbit hole on that one. And we're going to be posting more scenarios, equipment that we use, so on and so forth, kind of the changes that have been happening in the past, 12 to 13 years that we haven't been playing paintball, and so on and so forth. As well, the people that we've met, so the companies that we've kind of linked up with, if you want to call them sponsors, go with sponsors, endorsing companies that kind of see the direction that we're going in and kind of want to go adjacent along with that direction. As well, we also want to talk about, events that we're going to be hosting, and kind of, just show you what we're all about. So as you can see just up here, that's going to be our focus for the winter time. We'll be selling our merchandise. So we are selling thick hoodie sweaters. So in the front side they have Lyndhurstxmrmy, and then just underneath that they have our YouTube URL. And on the back side we have all of our companies that we've kind of partnered up with. So right there, SLG Welding, they obviously do a lot of welding. He makes handmade exhausts for Can-Ams, Polaris, Yamaha, anything and everything. Their main focus has been Can-Am. His name is Shane. If you want to go check him out on Facebook, it's SLG Welding Limited. And so they make all sorts of exhausts, and they've kind of partnered up with them because it is the best sounding exhaust in my opinion. They do offer as well exhaust baffles, to basically call them quiet cores, to bring down the sound of the exhaust, but at the same time they do sound absolutely sweet. If you don't believe me, go on my YouTube and check it out, SLG Welding Performance Exhaust. They sound unreal on the 570 XMR. We've also posted a video on the 850 XMRs, hoping to very soon have a 1000 XMR. You didn't hear that from me. Moving on. Also that those exhausts, SLG Welding, Shane is located in Canada, so obviously we want to support Canadian businesses in these, whatever you want to call them, times. We want to make sure that we're supporting our Canadian businesses, especially with the duties, taxes, and exchange rates and so on and so forth. It's just easier to deal with Canadian. The next company we want to talk about is DM Boat Sales. So that is a company that I've been partnered with since the beginning. They obviously focus on boat sales. They also do boat winterizing, boat servicing. Right now they're in the boat winterizing phase. They also are a Kimpex dealer, so anything ATV or UTV related they can get for you. So make sure you hit them up. Next company we want to showcase is LPC Coatings, which is Derek Baker out of Morrisburg, along with his brother. So essentially coating, so any sort of powder coating, painting, you name it, he does it. He's the primary powder coater on my ATV, and it's actually held up pretty good. And once again, through all the beatings that the ATV's gone through, and the paint's held up pretty good. So that's LPC Coatings. Next one is the one that we've recently been partnered up with, which is Prz Paintball and Airsoft in Picton, Ontario. So what they've done is they've gone and bought and they run and occupy an abandoned, no longer in commission insane asylum, psych ward. Psychiatric hospital, I guess is the correct term. And he runs a paintball course through there, Airsoft as well, and essentially he just runs everything through there. And the second last one here is Rapture, Wraps, and Tints. Sorry guys, if you comment on it, I really can't see. It's pretty far away from me. I'm on my phone right now. My desktop doesn't have a webcam. Anyways, so Rapture Wraps and Tints. This past weekend, we were able to link up with them to do a food toy drive, any sort of donations for sleeping bags, warm clothing for the people that are unfortunately, in need this time of the year especially. We want to make sure that we're taking care of those people. So that being said, we had that event. I believe the grand total of food that was donated for that event was £1,500. If you want to check how that went, go on to Instagram, check out Rapture's Wraps and Tint, as well Facebook or even his website at Wrapture.ca. Everything was posted there. There will be a video on that event on LeClaire Media. I'll post a link on that as well. But LeClaire Media on YouTube as well as Facebook. I believe he has an Instagram. I'll have to double check and get back to you guys. But yeah, so anyways, Rapture Wraps and Tint. Me and Kiddo go back, way back to high school. And so when he said he was going to start a wrap and tint business, I was like, oh, that's perfect. Obviously I can, promote and he can do the same. And it's just basically, once again, nice to support friends and buddies that are in this sort of industry, especially when they go hand in hand with power sports and all other aspects of promotions. The last company we want to give a shout out to is Loud and Dirty. So as you may know, Les sold that company to a couple guys. And so we just wanted to make sure that we kept that relationship going strong. It's a brand that obviously represents everything that we're about, being loud and dirty. So we just want to make sure that we keep that going. So those are our thick sweater hoodies. We then offer the Canvas MX dry fit jerseys. So they're all 100% mesh, so the dry fit mesh, so they are very, very lightweight, very good for you to run in the summertime. We wear them when it's plus 30 Celsius. I believe that's 80 degrees Fahrenheit for the people tuning in from the south. And those are fully customizable. So the one behind me is dubbed the Whittler Orange. So we have our main logo up in the front, and then the back sides you'll have a custom nameplate as well as a custom number, and then the list of sponsors goes down the back side as well. So I'll give you a close-up to that when I am done talking here. So essentially what the website is going to promote, we're going to be having eventually, and hopefully I want to be able to have interviews with people in whichever sport or aspect that we're covering, whether it be paintballing, sea-doing, water sports, boating, ATVs. We kind of want to cover it all. That's kind of what I want to do, is basically show people or give people a window into that aspect of whatever power sport or area that we're covering. As well, we're going to have our events posted. So we are hosting an invitational event this year, possibly two. We're going to be having a bounty hole as well in said event. So we've got a couple of event sponsors, being RCX Off-Road. So we got Ryan Como. He's going to be bringing his mega truck out. We're going to have Extreme Landscape that'll have a booth again. So then our main sponsors will also be there. But essentially for that invitational, so the information for that event will be on our website. It is a ticket-only event, so you have to buy a ticket to get in. We just want to reduce the amount of people that show up. Obviously, we want to make it more intimate because of these COVID times. So we'll have events. We're also going to have a photo gallery. So we've partnered up with K&S Photography over in Elgin, and they're going to be covering the majority of our events that we attend, and we'll be able to get some sweet shots. So obviously, if you're attending said events, you'll be able to see those pictures that were taken of you, and given the opportunity to be posted on the website as well. So as well, I think the last aspect of the website that I want to kind of talk about is just giving you a view of why we started the website. So it wasn't so much to make money on YouTube. That wasn't my intention. When I started, I just wanted to show everybody, I guess if you want to say how reckless we are when we ride our ATVs. But it kind of grew. So as opposed to just being one person, so just be myself, it grew into, a crew of people, so an army, so to speak. So when people ask me, you know, like, why did you start XMRmy and why, and what's your role in it? Well, essentially, I'm not lyndhurstxmrmy. I'm just the editor. So I just kind of show you what the XMRmy does. So we have, you know, I think it's up to 15, 20 people that we ride and, you know, do stuff with consistently. And at the end of the day, you know, if you ride or if you embody that whole lifestyle, then by all means, you're definitely a part of lyndhurstxmrmy. So don't be afraid to ask to come on rides. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, the number one thing that I hear from people is, you know, sorry for all the questions. Like, I don't understand why you're sorry for. You want to know. I absolutely want to be the person to share my experience, my knowledge, whatever little of it I have. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of turn the camera here. I'm gonna try and adjust all this and show you the website. So we're just gonna go over here and set that to public. Yeah, we'll do that up on Facebook. Okay, there's gotta be a way I can turn this camera. Yeah, just, oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay. Keep that nice and simple. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Where's this? Oh yeah, right there. Okay, the site is now live. So head on over, check that out. And yeah. Once again, I just want to thank everybody for their support over the years. Put a lot of time and effort into it, and obviously it's nice to see that people are enjoying the feedback, or enjoying the final product and the feedback as well. Don't be shy. Let us know what you think. It's always nice to have feedback and kind of see where or what direction you think we should go. Always open to suggestions. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy.